Hey guys, my name's St. Paul 91. I'm here at Hydro Class Gaming, and I want to talk about Paragon and how to fix this game because I really enjoy Paragon. I see great potential in Paragon and what Epic Games does in the future. I believe a lot of these things will be brought back or installed into the system, but I think now is a very important time with the influx of players that will be, getting their first chances to play. The game's going, public beta here within 48 hours, I believe. And these are things that I've seen over my 300 to 400 games that I have played. Let's get this started. Okay, look. We have to make these matches faster, which of course is like, duh. These matches are they're too slow and they last way too long. I say increase the base speed of all heroes. Just make all of them quicker. Don't make one faster than the other. They'll all be unique, yes, but let's just increase their base speed. Just give it a little bit so people can travel around the map faster. This is a pretty big map, very dense map. Get rid of travel mode. Get rid of the mode altogether. As I said, if the players are able to move around quicker at all times, there's not going to be much need for a travel mode. Pretty much sprints, like just automatic sprints for everyone, and we all move around at a sprinted pace. I know that sounds crazy and maybe it could be tuned up, but I do believe moving around quicker at all times will cut down on match length. Once a player quits a match early, either on the enemy team, my team, it does not matter, your team, whatever. If a player quits, that person is most likely going to get a ban, a 1 or 2 day ban or whatever it is. I know they're trying to adjust it because they are very harsh. Look, once a player on your team quits, it should really give you the option to leave as well without penalty. Point blank. Everyone knows this is a fact that when it is 4-on-5, 3-on-5, whatever the case may be, odds are shifted horrendously, and a majority of people online just don't like to surrender for whatever reason. It's stupid. They want to play the game to the end, which is usually about an hour to an hour and a half. That is too much, guys. Come on, just let us quit once the team begins to fall apart. No penalty. Make the towers and the minions weaker. Minions can continue to do their damage, but their health should be cut down just a little bit. Maybe even spit out more minions. At certain times, it feels like my tower's minions are not coming out as quickly as the enemies, and I keep an eye on that stuff too. And either way, they need to come out and a little bit quicker. Balance out how much XP and Ember they hand out, as need be. Make the tower's health weaker. Maybe make them dish out a little bit more damage, but they should have less health. We have to nerf Fang Mao. We have to nerf Murdoch. Much like when this game first came out, I know a lot of people were upset with Rampage. This is the same for Fang and Murdoch. These two damage dealers are outrageous. I'm sorry. I've seen this countless times. That something has to be done. And why is it that these two are so horrendously stronger than everyone else? It is because of the attack damage, the crit chance, and the crit bonus. Now you have physical pin and energy pin, compared to defensive players who only have physical armor, energy armor, and health. That's 3 things versus 5 things. And we have to balance out the armor versus crit chance and crit bonus. These things are outrageous. It's outrageous. It needs to be balanced way. You see, it has to be balanced. It has to be. Okay. I believe at 45 minutes in the match is when D-Day starts. We need, I'm sorry, it needs to just start pumping out super minions. Both sides need to start pumping out super minions. This is to cut down on the time. Not only that, we should have an auto end. And I know that sounds crazy, and that's just my opinion. Maybe someone could speculate a little bit better, but around an hour to an hour 10, hour 20, there needs to just be an auto end. And I believe if people know the match is going to come to an end, whichever side has the most progress, they will be the victor. I think if people know that, we will have a lot less lollygagging, a lot less, BSing. People are going to try to push towers, take out towers, play better defense, such and such. There needs to be a cap. These matches are just way too long. I believe, at the same time, though, I believe we need to level up slower. I find myself reaching level 15 very quickly, like level, like a minute 25, 30 minutes in, I'm already level 15. But I don't have any card points to spend, which is odd. It's odd to me how that happens. Maybe I need to balance something out. I believe the game needs to balance this out a little bit quicker. Maybe even change it up for all characters. I don't know. This is a very complex game. We should be able to buy and sell cards, like one-on-one cards. You see a card you really want, you should be able to buy that card, or you should be able to sell duplicates to gain retribution. Okay, we should be able to auction off cards. There are cards that I've been playing this game for a good couple months now, and there's still cards that I have not been able to get my hands on, but I have numerous duplicates of others. There should be like an auction house. I think that would be really cool, where we can bet and buy cards with our with what we make in the game. Also, I believe we should heal at the towers, gain a mana boost and a health boost, a very slight one, but I think this would eliminate the need to continue to run back to base, or even buy health and mana potions. I see that, but I believe towers should hold a little bit more value to the sense, and even take away that if enemies are around, it's not going to give you any boost. We need more abilities that aren't necessarily held down to the hero's main core abilities, such as okay, let me get this one out the way real quick. Lifesteal needs to work. It needs to apply to abilities first off. For instance, Iggy's turrets, when the turrets are out, I noticed that they don't steal life. I don't know why that is, but they don't. Iggy's basic attack is crap, so they really need to fix that up. Maybe it will become overpowered at a certain point, but as I said, we have to find a balance between that. We need to add more abilities that cause a bleed. As of right now, I believe there's only one hero that causes bleed. There's only one hero that causes a burn. I don't think there's any heroes that cause poison. We also need to bring back passives. The passive abilities in this game were freaking awesome. They were so cool. We need to bring those back. I know they had a hard time balancing them out, but it made the combat, it made the characters so much more deep. Strategic purposes, and it was fun. It was really cool to see certain characters' abilities being used. For instance, Grim X, every couple of shots, like the fourth shot or something like that, would be supercharged, and you could see what it looked like on his gun. That when that one loaded up, you could see that shot's gonna do more damage. That's just a little cool thing that I think we need to bring back. Stuff like that was really cool. Or what was her name? Gadget doing more base damage to minions. Just little stuff like that just adds more to the game, and it makes the heroes more unique in themselves. I think we need to bring that back. We need more passives. Bring the passives back. We need to have more passive effects, as I said, the poison, the burn, the bleed. And not only that, we need to be able to buy more passives, more cards that have passive abilities, not just actives neither. And this is my only base for this, is I used to play Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne. In these games, when heroes had passives active, you could see the aura, you could see the effects on the hero at that moment. So when you ran across them in the battlefield, you knew what that hero had at any given moment. You knew that, okay, Grux, his bleed is applied, he's gonna bleed you. They do that for Grux, which I see. But as I said, Grim or other characters, you don't get to see that their effects are being used. I think we just need to add that, just aesthetically, just a cooler effect at this game. It could make the game look more fun, more engaging. As I said, these are just a couple ideas that I have. I know some of them are kind of crazy, outlandish, but we have to fix these matchmaking times. They're too much as of right now. It's just way too much. I really appreciate you guys listening. If you made it this far, please comment. Please let me know. Please let me know what you thought. Shout out to all the other Paragon YouTubers. You guys are really inspiring me to make this stuff. So I thank you guys for that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and